All right. So you've been able to sell some of your clients the products that you have. You've been able to attract a few clients in your coaching or consulting business. And now you're wondering, how do I get more people like this people? Now, this is what we're going to be talking about today. If you're here and you've ever been in a position where you're wondering, now how do I attract more people that need the service that I have, then you're at the right place at the right time. Now, if you're here and you also have been able to create your product, maybe you have a product that you've already created and you're wondering, now that the product is done, how do I get more clients? This can be the situation that you're in, and you're also at the right place at the right time. Now, there's a group of people also that may be here, and you actually have not been able to get any clients just yet, and maybe you don't even have a product just yet, and you're wondering, that you've physically helped different people. You've been able to help people achieve a goal or solve a problem. And you know deep down that, you know what, I am ready to start getting more people, getting paid online to help people solve this problem. Then you're also at the right place. So this is not just for people that already have their product set and they've got some clients, and it's not just for people that are here and you all also already have your products done but not clients. Okay, it can also be for you if you're brand new to all this and you want to be able to start getting a great number of people that need the service that you provide. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly just want to say welcome to those of you that are joining for the very first time, because if you're here and you're wondering, who is this? This is Olusobanjo. I help you create awesome live videos that grabs the attention of your ideal audience, build trust with them, and sell more. Now, last week, a couple of days ago, on my email list, if you're not on my email list, just say email in the bottom of this, because I sent out an email that is step number one, okay? Step number one for what you need to do in order for you to actually start getting clients regularly on autopilot from your videos. Okay, I sent that by email a couple of days ago, and this is step number two. Okay, step number two. Now, this step number two is you need to be able to attract your ideal audience. If you're not able to attract your ideal audience, you're going to be wasting a lot of time. You're going to be wasting a lot of resources. And just one moment while I'm at that, I'm going to just send out a message quickly. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna just send that out and see who else is going to join also from the Facebook group. Now, if you're also not in our Facebook group, you can hop over. I'm going to put a link to this video on YouTube so you can also join us on the Facebook group. All right, so the idea is, a lot of the times you've heard a lot of coaches tell you that, the coaching world is a multi-billion-dollar industry and you're able to come in. This is the best time to come in. And if you're coming now, it's valued at 350 something $billion. And you can, if you, in the next 5 years, it's going to be, double that. And you hear that all the time. And it's a lot of hopes that we hear in the coaching and online business world, okay? Where you're being told and encouraged to start a coaching business. Now, the truth of the matter is, any business that you're going to do is going to cost you a lot of work, okay? It's going to require that you put in energy and efforts into making this possible, all right? Into turning a business into a real business. The other day I had some guy come to fix to install my dishwasher, and he told me that he used to have a business, but he stopped his business. Why? Because business, sometimes goes up and down, right? The income goes up and down. And so he decided, you know what, I better go get a job. And if care is not taken, especially at the beginning of any business, in short, statistics says that businesses in the first 5 years, half of them close down. All right. So it's a hard thing all by itself, just starting a business. So it's, even though the gurus make it seem like when you start a business following this procedure, it's going to be an overnight success, it's not necessarily like that all the time. Now, there are a few cases where you're going to see someone, because of some transferred skills that they already had from other experience, other exposures that they've had before, it's easy for them to just transition smoothly into a business and to actually build a big massive business right away. Now, don't get me wrong, there are different strategies that you can use that would actually increase, in short, fast forward the process for you. And this is why I'm here, because I have paid the dues. I have paid thousands and thousands of dollars in getting my brain to work, okay, in the business world. And as a matter of fact, and I continue to pay thousands and thousands of dollars. Why? Because I want to move faster, but at the same time, I want to help my people move faster. I want to help my audience move faster. So if you're here and you're in a position where you're wondering, now, how do I actually attract these people into my world, into my ecosystem as a coach or a consultant, especially if you're brand new online and nobody knows you except the people that you've worked with, or your relatives and family members and maybe neighbors and whoever you know on Facebook or any of these platforms, right? What you need to do is you need to, and this is, I'm sure you've heard this too many times. However, I'm going to show you a different side of it today, and this is that you need to get clear, okay? You need to get clear on who it is that you're looking to attract online, all right? So now, the way these platforms are set up, they're set up in such a way that you have to set you many of these people that are online, they don't know who you are. So you need to create a way for them to automatically see your information and get magnetized to the content that you're producing or that you're delivering online. All right. So now, if you're brand new, how are you going to do that? Now, the best and easiest way for you to do this is to actually go to the kind of people that you've helped before. Okay. Now, I'm going to say this, that first of all, remember, there's work to be done. And some of this work actually are mundane kind of work that are repetitive, that sometimes it's accountability with another person that is going to make you do the work, okay? If you don't have accountability, you're going to try and you're going to stop, okay? This is the reason why having a coach, having a group, having some buddies that you're growing your business together with is extremely important, okay? Because they're not going to feel drained the way you may be feeling, and they're going to help you do the actions that is going to, produce the results that you're looking for. All right. So what you need to do is you need to have clarity on who are the people that you want to attract online. Because if you don't know who these people are, you're just going to be throwing spaghetti on the wall, hoping one will stick, okay? And a lot of people do that. It is a strategy for failure, a strategy for being stuck, okay? But if you want to actually see rapid movement and you want to start to see progress in what you're doing online, you need to get clear. And how do you do that? Like I said, you need to write down who are some of the people that you've helped before. Now, describe them and say exactly who they are, their psychographics and where they live, what they do, who they, what they have, what they want, so you have to write all these things out. And once you know what this is, now this now transitions into your intention. This now becomes the intention of who you want to attract online. All right. So once you know who that is, you now go out with the intention of, I want to attract more people like this. Okay. Now, the challenge that is there is because of the fact that, and one of the reasons why I was saying earlier on that it's good to have a buddy, or a group. You can do this with your spouse or your children if you have grown children that can help keep you accountable. And this you would do for free, right? But if you want to, also, you can hire a coach. Okay, there are coaches everywhere. You can hire a coach that would keep you accountable. If you're at the place where you're not able to invest a lot of money, you can hire someone that is maybe even a friend. This reminds me, I remember the first book that I wrote. I have this friend of mine that is very efficient, as in extremely efficient. The first book that I wrote, I just mentioned it to her that I want to write a book. And you know what she did? She would send me an email every single day. Did you write anything today? Now, if you have a friend that is like that is, shout out to you, Andrea, if you're watching this. If you have a friend like my Andrea that is able to keep you accountable and is able to, and have the time and space and energy and all of that to keep you accountable, they are gold to you. So value them and work with them. Now, if you don't have anybody like this, that's why, coaches have set up their programs to help you. And many a times, and one of the reasons why I actually would prefer that you work with a coach is because most of these coaches have achieved what you're trying to achieve. For example, in my roadmap, one of the things that I help my clients do is we want you to use your videos to get clients. All right. And for some of my clients that are not even doing videos, we want you to use your content to get clients. So in other words, you're still going to have to do the work, and you're still going to have to, but guess what? We have the step-by-step, instructions and scripts and different prompts and all of that we have put together for you to be able to achieve this. So whether you work with me or you work with another coach, doesn't matter. But one thing that you need to do is you need to have accountability, somebody that is going to keep you in check, make sure that you are actually doing the work that helps you to fine tune who those people are, so that you can, be able to know clearly who they are whenever you go live, whenever you go online, whenever you post anything, even when you're talking to people in real life, offline, right? So you need to know exactly who they are. And once you know who they are, what you need to do now is you need to know, you remember one of the things that I said you need to find out earlier is what is it that they want, okay? Now, this is a little tricky, and this is the reason why having somebody that has done this before is better than someone that has not, okay? Now, this is the place where, the place where you'd actually now want to know, in their own words, in the words of the people that you want to attract, what's the problem that they think they have, or what's the problem that they know they have, right? Because most of the times, like in my digital engagement club, okay, this is your content and engagement club, where you're going to be learning how to write content that actually attracts your people. In this place, what we want to do, one of the first few steps that you're going to take is getting clear, okay? And we have different tools in there that helps you to fine-tune who those people are, so that once you begin to do your videos, or once you begin to create your content and you begin to put it online, it actually turns your Facebook or any platform that you choose to use into a cash injection machine, right? So you're able to actually connect with people, and you're able to relate with people that need the service that you have, all right? So now, the reason why sometimes you would make attempts and you're also not able to get the results that you're looking for is, once you begin to go online, you start to see people that are like you and they're offering the solution that you have. Now, because we're all very unique, the service that person A is offering, even though it's maybe exactly, I mean, very similar to what say, for example, you help people lose weight, okay? Or you help people find love, okay? Now, let's just say you help people find love, right? You help people find love. Another person out there helps people find love. But because you are unique, your experiences are unique, your past, your history is unique to you, their own history and experiences are unique to them as well. The kind of people that they've worked with are unique to them. And, some of the challenges that you've had are unique to them and to you. Okay. Now, that makes it that each person's unique program is very unique. Okay. Each person's program is very unique. Okay. And now, when you go online and you start to see other people that have the service that you provide, now there's a temptation and a tendency for you to actually take what they are offering and start to use their language, okay? And once you begin to use their language, which actually is supposed to be a good thing, but you see, it turns out to be bad because of the fact that it's not you, it's not authentic to you. It's like you're copying, it's like a copy and paste, okay, from different, like a plain and pattern kind of patch. What's that for children? You know how they, anyway. So you're copying and pasting, and you're putting all these things together, and because it's not authentic to you, it's not gonna bring the it's not going to connect with the people that are looking for it, all right? Especially that are looking for you the way you are. And so what I want to recommend for you as you're watching this, whatever your situation is I want you to know that just the way you are, okay, you are great the way you are, okay? You don't need a personality change. You don't need you don't need to change who you are. You just need to be you. Now, there are a couple of things that you need to, the way you show up and the way you say, do your videos and some of the things that you do, you need to brush up and make it even more professional and all that. However, you don't need to change you, okay? So especially when you have to ask yourself, what is special about me that makes me unique and different from the other person that does exactly the same thing, okay? Now, I know most of the times the people that I've worked with, they know this very well, okay? And that's why I want you to also pay attention to that you know exactly what's different about you and from the other person that does exactly the same thing that you do, right? So you don't want to hide that. You want to bring that to the front, to the surface, so that people can know that this is who you are and they know that this is what I want. I kind of like this person. And that's going to actually lead to the next phase of the next step. And I'm not going to talk about that next step. We're going to be working on that, some of the things that you need to do in your business so that you have the result that you're looking for, right? So now I want you to, for those of you that are here and you're looking to create content that would actually attract your ideal audience to you, okay? Now, the next step that I'm going to be sharing is exactly how you're going to be able to do just that, okay? Now, in the first step, we're talking about the offer that you have, okay? The kind of solution that you have for them and how you can make sure that you are very confident of your offer, okay? Now, today we're talking about how to make sure that you have been able to you're able to attract the right set of people. Again, remember, start from the people that you've worked with before, map out who they are and what exactly it is that they want, and then begin to find a way to to customize this kind of people, so you set an intention to be able to gather more people like this. And once this step is taken, the next step is we're going to actually get more. Okay, there are two more steps, and I'm not going to give it away right now. I'm going to give you more in our next class. Okay, so now give me a message, write me a comment in the bottom of this. I would love to know if you're here and you want to get access, you want to know how you can get access to my client magnet post template, my client magnet post template. If you want to know exactly, you want to get access, you want to know how you can get access to this, I want you to comment post below this, okay? My client, and this is exactly the same post, that the same exact word for word post, and then broken down to show you exactly how it worked, okay? This is the post that created my very first $10,000 in business online, okay? My first 10th, I believe it's my first $10,000 online. This is the exact post, word for word, that I put on Facebook. It's not even a video, okay? It's not a video. It's the same post that I used. And you want to know how you can get access to this. Please put the comment post below this, and I'm gonna show you how you can get access to this. All right. And yeah, so that's it for today. And I'm going to look out for your comments. And once I hear from you, we're going to also get back to you. And we have a summit coming up very soon as well, and a masterclass and all sorts of things, that we have for November and December, Black Friday and all. I would love to know, even from your end, what exactly are some of the things that you have in plan right now for this year. A lot of people, right now you should already start planning for 2024. However, we still have a almost full 2 months in this year. So now, is it possible for you to still get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 more clients this year, high ticket? I believe so. I know you can. All right, because this is what my clients are doing every day right now. So I want you to, if you're here and you want to get access to that post that I was talking about, that generated my first $10,000 online without using any videos, then comment post to this, and I'm going to come back and show you how you can get access to that post. All right. You take care and have a beautiful weekend, and I'll talk to you later. You see, I'm enjoying my new chair. I actually have not rearranged my office to put the new table, to put the new desk here. I have another one that is on top of, I have a stand-up desk that is mobile, you put on top of the table. I need to get rid of that so I can move this out of the way and bring in the new one that we set up last week. But anyway, other than that, once it's ready, I'm going to be able to, just stand up, sit down, and the one that I'm using right now is manual, so I have to press something and pull it out. Okay, but the other one is actually automatic. Okay, it's electrical, so I just press and it goes up. Yeah, I can't wait to start using that. Well, I don't know if I should say that because I've had it since last Friday. I set it up last Friday and I've not used it, but it's been my chill out week. That's why. So anyway, enough of the enough of the back and forth. All right, you guys have a beautiful, beautiful weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye now.